All right. Cool. Cameras in check. Hello, everybody. What's up with Trove? Hello, hi. Echo, echo. All right. Hello. How is everybody doing tonight? I want to start off real quick by saying that it is late at night where I'm at, so I'm not gonna go lengthy with this week's show. I lost track of time this afternoon, and was gonna try to record earlier, a little bit closer to Trove's stream, but did not get a chance to. So, all in all, this week's been a really smooth, chill week. Played not as much Trove as I wanted to. A lot of other miscellaneous video games, lots of Minecraft, and Sword Art Online. Sword Art Online came out for the PlayStation 4 this week on Tuesday, actually. So if you're a fan of that anime or that book, definitely check out that game. It's great. I'm a huge fan of Sword Art Online, and it's a great game. So definitely check it out. And actually, there's a deal going on the PlayStation Network this week, or well, not sure how long it lasts, probably until the game comes out. But you can get the Hollow Fragment for free when you pre-order the next game. I didn't write down the name of it, but it's definitely great. Check it out. A lot of fun. But when I was in Trove this week, I'm trying to finish up leveling my classes to 20. I'm getting really close. My Ice Sage is actually at level 19 right now. My Dracolite is 16, and my Fate Trickster is level 16 as well. So they're getting closer to level 20, and then once those guys are level 20, I will have all of the classes at 20. And then I think I will be farming. So my camera's a little wibbly wobbly tonight, so excuse the imperfectionalism of this podcast this week. Anywho, yeah. So once I'm gonna keep my hands off the table there. There we go. Anyway, yeah, so once those guys are level 20, I will have all of the classes at 20, which is very awesome. And where I wanted to be a while ago, actually. I was hoping to have them all at 20 before Trove's official launch, but I did fall behind on that, so now I'm just kind of playing a bit of catch up with that. So yeah, but not a ton of news this week with Trove. It's just another little fix here and there and whatnot. But I do, real quick, before we jump into the news, on the 28th, which is, oh, that calendar's new, Tuesday, this week, there was some additional downtime, and Avram had put an official note on the forums talking about compensation for the login issues and whatnot that we've been experiencing lately, on top of the previous ones that we actually had. But if you log into Trove this weekend, anybody will receive 3,000 qubits and a non-tradable class coin. This is just to help. There was actually not just downtime this week, but when the patch rolled out on Tuesday, there was a major server issue, and they lost a lot of data from that morning. And it was actually about half an afternoon's worth, or an hour or so. And tons of stuff were just lost, and people's purchases were lost, and it was a big fiasco on their end. And so they're just trying to make it right by that and fix all that stuff. Don't freak out though; it's already fixed, and any of these changes are actually currently in the game now. So if you log in today, tomorrow, on Saturday, or Sunday, you'll receive 3,000 qubits and a class coin as well. And for the players that made a purchase during the rollback time, not only were they refunded their qubits, but they were, or credits. They also received a slight bonus to those. And some people actually might receive double. A very rare small case, but they just want to make sure that everyone gets everything back. And you'll also receive 3 days of patron time to go with that as well. So definitely doing a great job helping out and fixing all that other stuff. And if you are still missing items or believe you're missing items from the rollback, do contact Trove support, and I'm sure they'll get you all sorted out and whatnot. As well as if you should have gotten any credits back that you did not receive, let them know, because they are really, really good at making sure that everyone gets their stuff back. So, but anyway, on to the game news. Like I said, not a ton of stuff this week dropped. A big, awesome quality of life change is that there are no more class changers. If you just hit the J button on your keyboard, which is what it's preset as. You can, of course, change that in your settings, but J will now open up a portable class changer, and you can change your class on the fly. It's great for challenges, and it's just great overall, and for leveling especially. I like to do the challenge on the class that's the bonus class, get the credit for all that, and then if there's still time left over, switch over to one of my below 20 classes and get some experience on them as well. Not leeching, of course, but still trying to help, just not doing as much. Also, I just lost it there. Oh, that's right. Offline friend requests. Really also awesome quality of life changes. Now, if you add someone to your friends list and they aren't online, it will add that. It'll still add them and give them the option next time they log in to accept your friend request. And it will also sort your friends with friend requests at the top. So it will take any new friend requests, and instead of putting them like in the middle or in alphabetical order, it'll just move them straight up to the top, and it'll say these people need to be added, and do you want to add them or decline them, and then your normal friends will be below those. So that's really awesome. A lot of really great changes coming in like that, and just making the game better for everybody else. It's great. It's wonderful. Major points to the dev team for sticking through and making sure everyone's getting the best game they possibly can. That's really it for the game news this week. But there were some new stuff in the store. We got our weekly Chaos Chest randomization, and this week is the new Meows. Now, I haven't seen any of these in-game or on the forums, but everyone's saying that they look pretty sweet. But there are 3 new Meows are the Domo Gato, the Arigato, and the Daimyount. There we go. Daimyount. Daimyount. Yeah. So those 3 Meows are in the Chaos Chest, and they'll probably come out officially next week with a way to get them besides being in the Chaos Chest. But if you get lucky, then you have them a week early. So that's great. Also, a new costume pack is out. The Tomb Raiser pack is gone, but the Bone Waver costume, the Spite Spider, and the Soulfire Wings are on the store now as individual purchases, so you can still get those, but the initial pack with the Tomb Raiser and the all the costume pieces and wings are no longer there. You just have to buy the pieces individually now. But the new costume pack is $19.99, and it actually gives you a ton of costumes and a nice variety of all the costumes. So if you're looking to buy the costumes, it's a really great deal. But you get the Dream of Light for the Dracolite, the Guardian Angel for the Fey Trickster, the Shadow Shroud for the Shadow Hunter, the Molten Fury for the Ice Sage, the Neon Stroke for the Neon Ninja, also the Reboot for the Neon Ninja, the mad scientist for the pirate captain, and the best one of them all, you get 2 for your... Oh, my camera's wigging out here. Hold on here. There we go. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. There we go. Okay. Woohoo. Hello. Camera. Hi there. I'm over here. Look at me. Look at me. Hey, there I am. Careful. Okay. I apologize for that. Camera was all wonky on me. But the best and awesome 2-for-1 special here is the Candy Barbarian. And no, I didn't typo that. It is the Candy Barbarian. It is one of my favorite looking ones that came out this week. And it's for the Candy Barbarian. And it's pretty much a gummy bear. You get 2 of them, a pink and a blue gummy bear costume for the Candy Barbarian. So really adorable and really awesome costume pack set for this week. Now, it's not confirmed how long it's going to be here in game for, but I mean the costumes are for a long time, but the actual pack itself is probably only going to be 2 to 4 weeks is my guess, right around the time that we should be seeing the next class. But that's just nothing confirmed there. Don't take my word on that. That's just my best guess on when that's going to be going away. So definitely, if you're interested in that, pick it up and check it out for sure. Another couple things that were added to the store is the Arcanium Steamboat, the crawler mount, and the Discord wings. Those are from the Steam pack, yes, that you can get on the Steam store for I think $20 as well. That was introduced on Trove's official launch, but one of the items in that pack is the orange block, and no wait, the orange block gives you the costume pieces. I'm sorry, that was a mistake on my end. These are the mount, the crawler mount, and the wings, and the Steam boat from that set, so you can purchase these individually. But if you want to get your hands on the orange block, then you have to purchase the pack or purchase the orange block from a player in game. So definitely check those out if you're interested in them. And that's really it for the game itself. Fixed a weird bug that caused NPCs to move outside the world and crash the game. So I think it's safe to say that Avram can talk to Doctor Who. He must be able to stop them from going outside the world. So yay for that. Challenge mode. Well, the challenges will now appear in Club Worlds, and that's not like it sounds. The interface in the top corner, if you're watching the video, like right over there, roundabout, will show up in Club Worlds now. So if you're launching into your Uber Worlds for the challenge, you'll know ahead of time know what class is for that challenge and what biome you need to head to. So, and then just a bunch of bug fixes and new dungeons and whatnot. So definitely, like I said, a maintenance week and some quality of life features, but nothing much. The real excitement is on the public test server this week, and there's not really anything, it's not anything spoilery, so it's not in the future of Trove, but we are going to be able to, and I do believe that they talked about it on the stream, that next week we will be able to purchase bag slots. Now it's interesting, I mean it's awesome that we'll be able to purchase more inventory space, because I personally keep running out of inventory space and I can use as much space as we can get. We're getting about 100 potential, keep in mind big bold letters, potential slots. So you can purchase these slots for, and I hope I don't mix this up here, I want to say credits. The currency, I always get the two mixed up, cubits and credits, but I do want to say it's credits, whichever one you purchase for real money. Excuse me. So anyway, for the first week, these credits will be 50% off. Keep that in mind when you're hearing these numbers that I'm about to throw out. Anywho, so you can buy these inventory slots 5 spaces at a time. That's the equivalent of 1 row. So you have, I think currently right now in the game itself, you have, I think it's a 5x5 slot right now. It's like 1, 2, 3, like 5. I want to say it's a 5x5 slot, but you'll be able to purchase them by row now, and it's going to cost you 500 cubits for 5 slots. So that's 100 or 500 credits. I'm sorry, 500 credits for 5 slots. That is 100 credits per slot, but they have to be bought in a set of 5. So. And you can purchase them on the store you can purchase them straight from your inventory. And for the first week, when you buy them in your inventory, it is 50% off. So actually, it's 250 credits for 5 slots for the first week, and then after that, they go back to normal sale. And then you can go into the store itself, and you can buy a token. And you can sell that token to other players or use them yourself, and each token costs 500 credits, or you can buy them in a stack of 10 for 5,000 credits, and that will give you 50 slots. Now, personally, these are expensive, but keep in mind also that the inventory slots you unlock them not only for your adventuring bag, but also for your building bag as well. So we're going to get a ton of new inventory space. And I personally definitely plan on taking advantage of the sale, but I really hope they revamp the prices on these just a smidgen. I think it should be like 250 credits per 5 slots by default. Maybe after the first bag is full. So like how it is on the PTS is you have your first bag, and that goes down to the bottom, and then you have 2 more bags on the bottom, so you have a total of 3 bags that you can gain access to. The initial one that you have already unlocked, and then 2 more after that. Each one holds 50 items in total when it's fully upgraded. So that in itself, if you want every single bag slot, it's going to cost you 10,000 credits and then some. So I just lost where I was going here. Wow. Sorry, I just lost my train of thought there. But anyway, so it's going to cost you about 10,000 credits to unlock every single inventory slot. And it's very, very expensive. There should be like how they do pearls. It should be like if they do keep the 500 credits, which I still think that should be lowered just a smidgen. They should do the 50 slot option is maybe 4,000 credits. And then 5 slots is 500 credits, just using the numbers that they've thrown out right now. Still really hoping they lower the prices just a bit, but this should offer a discount if you buy them in bulk. And I don't know how this is going to affect the economy in Trove either, just purely because it's a new item. I mean, at first it's going to be very expensive because everybody wants it. It's the new shiny, and these are permanent bag slots as well. So once you unlock them, they are permanently unlocked. But that said, some people on the forums are saying that it's better to get the chest slot versus the inventory slots because you get more value for it. I want to say it's 1,200 credits for an extra chest slot, which, if that is the case, is a much better deal. Which is, oh, and I remember now, so I'm kind of going to segue back into my original statement because I remembered where I was. It should be like 250 credits for your second bag, and then the third bag is 500 credits per row, and like increment the price as you go further. And then I think it would be a bit more valuable because everyone's gonna want bag space. And then the extra bag space is if you really need extra space. So, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how the community reacts as a whole, and how the devs change it, if they change it after the first week, because they have been known to do that. I think a couple mounts have actually been released and the price was too high, and then they refunded the difference back to the players when they lowered the price. So it's all up in the air until it actually comes out. So keep in mind that that's on the PTS right now. You can hop on it and you can test it and see how it works. And I like the system. I really do. I just don't like the price point. So we'll see how that works out. And that's really about it. Not a ton of stuff going on in Trove, except the Battle of the Titans is what I'm calling it, at least. So, and we're kind of just gonna segue right into the weekly discussion here, because that's really everything for the news. So last week I mentioned that they are create a boss like a boss, or they are creating a boss like a boss. Very community driven contest of creating a Shadow Titan for Trove. So all the results are not the results, but all of the I guess the results are in. Kind of, not really, fully, halfway. I guess it's tier 2 of the bracket. But yeah, so they gathered up all of the results before, and internally they made a decision and brought it down to 4. So, and there's a link in the show notes and also on the Trove forums itself of where you can go and you can cast your vote, and you can read up on the four finalists. But their names are the Gumball Titan, the Corrupted Selenine, the Shadow Hydra, and the Molten Tarisk. The Molten Tarisk. And these are all community driven. So, and check them out. They all sound great, and I'm really interested. I'm gonna spend some more time thinking about it and reading it before I cast my my vote. But I do believe that the voting ends next Friday. So if you want your opinion in there on to figure out which Titan is actually made and put into the game, head over to the forums and toss your vote and let people know what you think. It's really cool that the devs are working to make in-game content from the community. But then again, that's also what makes Trove Trove. So that's really going to be it for this week. Yeah, I'm just going to take that out of there. So yeah, that's really going to be it. And I do apologize for the short show this week. It's 10:30 at night here, and I got to be up early in the morning tomorrow. But I did want to get a show out, because otherwise it wouldn't have been out until Sunday or Monday, and by then everyone's already heard all the news, and it's not super exciting and all that jazz. So I really like to get the show out on Friday if I can, Saturday the latest. So that's really gonna be it. I'm gonna go ahead and end the show this week. If you wanna find me on, get a hold of me, chat with me, shoot me suggestions and whatnot, you can find me on Twitter at Alan91330. You can find me in game or on the forums as Tiny, Tiny. If you want to email the show, emails are awesome. You can email me at whatsupwithtrove@gmail.com, and the show notes are found at whatsupwithtrove.blogspot.com. The show notes are where pretty much you can see a summary of the show, links and all that other jazz, ways to find me. All my information is also on the show notes as well. So definitely check that out. And sometimes I know sometimes I like to slip in little codes just to get the people who actually go there every week and kind of, I guess, reward them for checking out the show notes every week. So sometimes I do, not saying I always do, but sometimes I like to just slip something in there every once in a blue moon. So it's always good to just check up on the show notes every once in a while. That's really going to be it. You can also listen to the audio of the show. I know a lot of people, I myself listen to podcasts at work all the time, and they're amazing. But if you want to listen to just the audio or get just the audio of the show, you can get that on SoundCloud, on Stitcher, on iTunes, pretty much everywhere you can find podcasts, you can find me. And that's really it. Yeah, and the intro music is also created by bensound, bensound.com. Really awesome music. Check that out. And yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it. I will see you guys all next week. Bye.